Welcome back, guys. This is Razakius, and we are back in Hearts of Iron 4, playing as South Africa. And it does look like France, Netherlands, and Belgium are making a strong push here. They freed Luxembourg, and yeah, that's becoming a problem for our friends up north. As I said in the last episode, we do plan on starting a war with the United Kingdom in this episode. Albania joins the Allies, and Italy declared war there. Good, because they needed more fronts. So, we are at 11 troops. I have gone and gotten the experience up, except for this one, but I don't want to train all of them just for the one. So we're just going to leave him. We have something to research here, and we want to do that really quick before we start at war. I'm starting to want to get either Mountaineer or Marines, because those are very good to get. I want to make sure that I don't have something else that I should get first. Actually, I think I'm going to go with radio detection. I should start getting some radars down. So we're going to do that. And I also want to get this one started too. So let's speed up before we go. Now, I have gone ahead and started training more troops, so I'm now training 4 infantry at a time and 2 heavy tanks. I decided to only do 2 heavy tanks at a time because I really don't have the tank production going yet. We are continuing to build infrastructure within our South Africa as we have it currently. There's not a whole lot I can do to build anything else. I'm really kind of stuck with that. Oh yeah, I also want to switch over away from free trade as well. We're a little bit away from being able to do that. Yeah. I wonder if we could join the Axis at this point in time. Let's go and talk to Germany. Ask to join faction. I could totally join the Axis if I wanted to. It does look like Germany is losing ground in Russia, so they might actually welcome that. Okay. And I think this time we are going to go ahead and take the Marines, because there's some islands off the coast of Africa that eventually I think I'm going to want to go ahead and take. And really, Marines are the best for that. I question how much they are better at doing that until I started doing them with Marines, and it's night and day. They are way better at doing attacks over ocean than even like tanks. I can do way more damage with a Marine than a tank. It seems weird to me. So almost ready. We're getting close. Let's speed up a little bit more. I really hope that we can get this production going a lot quicker. It's really one of the things that we need to try to do. Alright, there's our improve the 303. Let's go ahead and slow down a little bit. And then we want to get to 150 on political power, so that's the next thing. So, we can continue land doctrine researches or artillery research. Oh, the other thing that we need to do is we need to start building destroyers. So let's go to our constructions here, and we're going to just switch out the convoys. We only have 45, but that should be fine for now. We really need to start with destroyers, and we are going to have them base out of Natal. And we're going to get 1 in 5.35 years, and that's because I don't have oil or steel. Now, I'm hoping that once we do switch over to a different economy, we're going to want to go to limited, most likely. Because then we'll still get a minor research time bonus and minor output bonuses, but we'll get a ton more resources. It'll go from 80% to 25%, so that'll be wonderful. I'm almost wanting to say maybe we should go to export focus, and then we'd still get the 5% research time reduction. we're going to go with limited exports for now. I think that's probably a better idea. I thought I... Did I already... That's weird. I thought I already had chosen a backup for that, but I guess I haven't. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue just doing infrastructure until we have something else to do. So I imagine in South Africa, my infrastructure sooner than later is going to be 10. So the next thing we want to do is we want to start our airplanes, and we want to have them both intercept and air superiority. We do have some backup airplanes, so we're going to go ahead and put all 57 of our Fighter 1s into service, and that'll put 60, and we need, there we go, and we can merge these two, merge all air wings, and that'll give us 100. That'll be good for us for a while. Now let's go ahead and modify our government to limited exports. Alright. And let's go ahead and take a look at how we're doing at this point in time for trade. So we're still short on aluminum, and actually we're still short on steel, surprisingly enough. However, the amount of steel that we have is greatly increased, so hopefully that should really speed up everything. We are now in the positive of both oil and rubber, which is great. And we have a crap ton of chromium. Let's look at this. Tungsten is still a problem, but hopefully we can solve that problem by going to war with the UK fairly soon. Oh, this is already up to 1.9. That's just to show the difference of how quick you can get. We're getting 1.9 a year where we were getting 1 every 5 years before. So that's how quick production differences are if you have the materials to do it. We have 100, we have 11 fighters in backup. I guess we're gonna leave the fighters alone for a little while, but we do want to get those transferred over to either the heavy tanks or the heavy artillery. But with that, let's go ahead and go to war. We are now up to 12, and that little bit of talking that I did, we added another infantry. So we're going to go ahead and conquer the United Kingdom. And everybody is going to war against me. That was to be expected. Alright, so we want to make sure, looks like when I merged the two, it took away those orders, so we want to make sure those have orders. We have some non-aggression packs. We'll take the Italian non-aggression pack for sure. Romania, Hungary, Yugoslavia. I'll go ahead and also take the Chinese ones. I'm not sure about Hungary, Romania, just because they're in the area up there. So we're going to leave those. Because we want to be on Italy's good side so that we can travel through Italian at the very least. Let us also... We're getting 1 steel from the United States. Let's go ahead and up that to 2. And hopefully that will fix some of our steel production problems. And so what we're going to do here is I actually want to get this guy trapped in here so that we can kill him off completely. That's going to be our goal here right away. There's only 1 UK troop down here, so if we can kill him off, it'll solve a lot of our initial issues that we'll have. And as you'll note, it is really slow going to move anything in Africa. As I said before, it's kind of a bitch to move, guys. Not a whole lot I can do about that. But the goal, hopefully, Let's go ahead and move him into... Really, what we're aiming for here is to quickly get at least one province out of them, so that we can... There we go. So that we can start producing more stuff. We need the more stuff right now. So Germany has asked to join the Reich. And I want to put that aside for now. We do want to put the non-aggression pact with Germany. That's a good idea. And we'll also do it with Japan. And good. Looks like United Kingdom has basically lost this section. Great. So, with that, we need to make sure that we're upgrading stuff here. We're still in 1940. I'm going to do maintenance company. We're just going to keep that line going. And we want to make sure everybody is going towards that. And we might as well enact this plan right away because there's really no reason not to. So we'll let our troops go after that right off the top of the game. Now, you'll notice, if we go back to our construction, we are down to 11 factories instead of the 16 that we had previously. So by switching from free economy down to this, we effectively lost 5 factories, that's quite the penalty. But we already took Beckhounland. Unfortunately, it's giving us nothing. We should consider upping the infrastructure there, however. Even though it's not actually going to help, we can't build anything there. What it will do for us is allow us to travel. Look how slowly, it's like we're going through mud. Look how slowly we are going. It's ridiculous. The other thing that it'll do is it'll help supply lines. So you'll see everything's in green here right now, but as we get more and more troops, the supply line will become a bigger problem for us. Alright, this one I think we're going to start down this, the ground battle doctrine. I think that's a good one for us. I think it's mostly infantry based. And I think for the most part we're going to be infantry, so I think this is probably going to be the best deal for us. So we're going to start down that line with somebody, because we are getting bonuses now. And our guys are starting to move more into the United Kingdom's territory. Where do we start getting resources from them? It's going to be right here. We're going to get the tungsten that we need, which will boost the amount of artilleries that we're making. Basically, that's what we need for that. So radio detection is complete. And that's complete too. Let's go ahead. Ooh, we're getting close to being able to use these. Actually, I think I'm gonna take the extra month and go ahead with Disperse Industry 4 at this point. I'm not sure if that's really that great of an idea, but we really need the extra oomph so that we can start building more. And we'll just continue down the army doctrine. Now, we're not at war with Portugal at this moment. So what my plan is, at least for now, is we're going to go up and take Belgium, because I do believe we're probably going to be at war with Belgium. Is there an easy way to tell? I don't even know what my flag looks like. Let's go... Oh, we can go to this. Yeah, we are at war with Belgium, because we are in the Greater World War, and they just called everybody, which is weird, because I basically have no allies, but everybody's at war with me. Alright. Oh, they looks like... we have a troop here, so what we want to do is we want to basically cut him off. I don't know if he's going to have access to Portugal or not, if Portugal's letting people through. It doesn't look like Portugal has any diplomacy that I can tell. And look, the other thing with supplies, everybody's got attrition going, and yeah, they're hot. They're very hot. Turns out Africa is a hot area. Let's take a look at this. That's still looking good. And we are actually building infrastructure now. How did we go back up to 13? Oh, because we gained 2 from here. Okay. That's interesting. We haven't even gotten a lot there. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue with infrastructure. Well, it's got 2 already, so that's fine. And we're going to have them take this guy out. And hopefully that'll go splendidly. It's kind of fun that we're finally at war. And we've made some decent progress. I'm pretty happy. I mean, I wasn't expecting much resistance, and the fact that we didn't get any is not surprising. United Kingdom, I mean, they do have troops in Africa, but it's not a whole lot. Most of their effort is up here. And look, you can even see the United Kingdom has taken parts of Germany. Sucks for them, which is part of the reason why I'm not going into the Axis. I suppose I should, but I can actually get out of World War II, I think, a lot easier than they can. Like, if they end World War II, I suppose I'm still in it too, huh? I guess I can't. Guess I'm kind of stuck with it as well. Oh well. Maybe I should join the Axis of Evil. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and join. Join to the faction. They will accept. And they have. So hopefully... I mean, things are not looking good for them. I do think it was a bad idea for them to go to war here and then to also go to war over there. That was just stupid all the way around. But it does look like Italy has kicked out France over here, so Italy can come back and help them out there. And the fact that I'm now in the war and going up their African area, their African butt, I'm actually in a position where I'm probably helping them, because I'm going to be able to basically siphon all the rubber from Africa away from United Kingdom and their allies. And that's going to cause them problems, I think. The other problem is I don't want Italy to take this much land. We want to make sure that we get as much as we possibly can. Look at how slow everybody is going through that. It's awful. It's just so awful. Call to arms from Japan. Call to arms from Germany. I mean, I'm already in the war, am I not? I don't know. Oh, they want me in the war against the Soviet Union. Fuck you. That was your problem. I'm gonna stick with the UK, and Soviets can stay the hell out of my way. If they totally obliterate you, that's your issue, not mine. And it looks like it's an issue for them too. I was thinking that maybe Romania and Hungary joining their cause would help them with the Soviets, but it looks like Soviets are just too overpowering. I think overall I'm on the losing side of this war. Either I started way too late, or Germany, they just made such a huge mistake by going to war with the Soviets and the rest of Europe at the same time. That was such a major, major blunder on their part. But, you know, who knows? Maybe my inclusion will help them out. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. We are finally at war. We're in World War II, and we are taking land. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a good one.